Okay, it says we're live. All right, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. You guys can talk amongst yourselves, ask questions. I'll look occasionally. I'm just out here working on this. I'm not sure the best way for you guys to see this. I'm running the camera off the laptop, so I can't get it to zoom in any, I don't think. You guys know we make gummy bears? We do gummy bears. You guys know that? When we order these, they're US made. And when we order them, they don't pull them out of a warehouse. They actually make them the day that we order them. So they're always fresh. You guys should try them if you like gummy bears. I think they're the best ones you can get. I'm building this bag for Robert Ramirez. He'd actually asked about it last night. Pull some music up here. What do I have in here? Coyote right now. Maybe I can straddle this table a little bit here. I've got my stuff all mixed up. I'm not used to sewing with all this, with the computer here. I'm not sure where I have set my little ruler that fits on this table here. Tim, you'll be out around here tomorrow? You coming here or are you going to Tad's? going on, guys? I'm just out here working on this bag. Figured I'd throw a live on. This is on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you're on Instagram, we don't see your comments. Just come over to the same video on YouTube, and then we'll see your comments. Do the Crusader logo again. We've still got promo stuff we're doing with that. As soon as they're all out, we'll make those available as a, an option. We'll run some small runs and then put that shit up for sale. You're talking about the Jerusalem cross, right? Put more in for micro less. What colors you order? Got a job in a upholstery shop building chairs, boats. That's big money if you're good. Standing up all day more. Yeah, I'll bet it is, man. Kiri, hi, I see that you're here. Be in Memphis. K Wags, what's up? I'll probably do a normal video when I go inside after this one, but that'll be a few hours. This is really fucking me up, not having my short ruler. I cannot imagine where that has gone. Here it is. You guys seen these black razor blades? Pretty cool. run chainsaws in our utility knives. GMB. That's like calling Toyota and going, hey, do you have a truck? I don't have a fucking clue, man. What'd you order? We ship micro rigs and H harnesses literally every single day. What color is it that you're waiting on? I don't have multicam black, but we've shipped, I don't know, dozens of micro rigs this week. Robert, this is your bag, buddy. GMB is fuck. I don't know what GMB is. Oh, that's that dude. I don't know. 615. So he's got a area code. He's got a phone number close to here, Nashville or somewhere. He's not fucked. I just don't have the information to answer his question. That's half our interactions with customers. Ooh, I don't want that there. That's the center mark. Copy that. You guys, I'm listening to music off of this, and sometimes it'll go into like a background where it has the music sounds like shit, right? So I have to reboot the phone. It does that after I've been in my Toyota. My Toyotas, no matter what, will fucking turn my music on even when I have the apps all closed. And then when I'm listening to it through the earbuds, there's no bass whatsoever. So I end up having to reboot the phone, and then the sound sounds good. And I don't know why it does that. I think it has to do with these earbuds maybe, because it did it on my Samsung phones also. I'm not even sure how to turn this fucking phone off. Here we go. You ever notice when you turn your shit off, it never like really goes off? Yeah, Bluetooth. Like if you guys have trucks, if you have vehicles with Bluetooth, but you also have a data port that's a USB, if you plug it in USB, it'll blow your mind how much better the sound is running with a cable than running it off USB. GMB, bro, you have still not answered my question. What? And maybe you did and I missed it. There it is, multicam. Yeah, like I just said, I don't have multicam black, buddy. They're tasks to be made. If you want to discuss another color that can ship right away, we can, totally do that. Not here. All right, we back on. I had Pandora for like 10 years, and my card that it was registered to I never updated it, right? So I stopped using it. And then I started using Spotify, but I've got like 10 years of curation on Pandora. And I use Spotify occasionally, but I don't think I like Spotify. I know Brandel does, but what is it? It's like fucking $50 a month to use fucking Spotify without commercials and shit. I've been buying CDs. Think back to like 10 years ago when you actually, or even longer, right? When you actually played CDs. Like think like Beastie Boys or, shit like that. When you know what that sounds like. And then you go play it on Spotify or you play it on YouTube, and it just doesn't sound the same. It's because it's not recorded. It has lost a lot through that data transfer and the bit rate. If you actually have the hard copy of it and put it in, it'll blow your mind how much better the hard copy sounds. Beats Fit Pro. Are you talking about the over ears? I used to use the Beats, but these aren't Beats. Like, they're impossible to find Beats now. Like, the Beats were really good when they were Dre Beats. When Apple bought them, they kind of went to shit and they started falling apart. Like, they only last so long. And you can find them occasionally on Amazon, but they're old stock. These are fakes that cost $15. I like some things about them better, and then other things I don't like as well. But the battery life on these is way better than the fucking Beats. And for $15, you can buy 10 of them and just fucking store them. Still buy CDs, rip them. Old case full of burned CDs. Yeah, I've been buying them. Records and old speakers are just, they are, dude. They are. Like, that old hardware just sounds so much fucking better. So much better. When you play the music through good sound systems, you hear sounds that you didn't realize were even there. This has EGAs in it. Let me see if I can find one in here. Here's one. USMC right here. I don't see an EGA on this piece. I'll bet it's here, though. My spacer just fucking got this. Some of those machines are much older than 50s, but some of them are around the 50s. You guys know Toyota made sewing machines? They're pretty sought after. I'm looking for that fucking ruler again. What in the world? This studio is much cleaner and organized, but I don't know where a fucking thing in here is. I'm just not used to it. That's why I ordered the orange tool tip. Yeah, the orange works really well, man. This tan inside you'll be able to see stuff. The Coyote. interesting. We're just talking about fidelity and high-end audio and shit. And now there's a Bose audio commercial. I've not heard a Bose audio commercial in 10 years. I own a shitload of Bose stuff. Yeah, we got a bunch of bags that make really good car bags. What bag did you use for the car bag? Phone cuties. Yeah, they're listening for sure. John, do I have them? No, but every time we run a new shirt, we give one. An employee gets about 52 shirts a year. So they wear them. If I have an employee that I never see wear our shirts, we just kind of take them off the employee shirt list. If I'm giving you a fucking shirt and you don't care to wear it, I'll save my money for sure. And we do have some women that are very involved in church and such. And I'm like, hey, this shirt says fuck on it. And they're like, yeah, I'll pass on that one. But they ask about the other ones. Like, it's important for them to have them. The Blaze Orange looks good with everything, man. Coos, what's up, dude? Covert packing your truck. Nice. Mastercrafts and work. Thanks, dude. Railroad. Do you work on the railroad, B? What do you do on the railroad? I want some train cars, man. just watched a short, I think on Instagram. A dude had bought a train car. It looks like an old Pullman car. And he had 2 other cars he bought that he converted into like an Airbnb. It's beautiful. One was a mail car and one was a cargo car. He had some old photos and he painted all the signage back on. And then he's got a bunch of like tickets and a luggage scale and like a bunch of shit, you know, that would have been at the train stations. You know, real nice setup he did. You can definitely appreciate the work. Multicam Black Covert Pack orange. Yeah, we've been putting orange on the inside of all of them. There's still like some old open orders out there. So there's a few going out that, you know, are built the old way. Big Easy Leatherworks. What's up, dude? I love watching some of the leather guys on Instagram. They're real craftsmen. I'm learning some of that shit. They're so far ahead. Catching wind off of that mini split over there. What are we, 50 minutes into this? That's one side. One side. That's not even half of the back. There's a USMC on this one too. There's the Eagle Globe and Anchor right there. I think we're going to cover it up on this one. That sucks. We could put it the other way. I'll bet it covers it that way too, though. We use these chairs from Walmart. They're pretty disposable. But these fucking things, the pad is no longer made onto the plate. You put the chair together and then it's like a slip-on pad, and they fucking slide all over the place. Old section of the shop. I still work in the shop. This is just the video studio and podcast room. Nothing's changed in the shop. I just have less ability in here to get up and go to the kitchen and go check emails and, do other shit. So when I'm out here, I just tend to work faster. That shoulder still doesn't quite work. It works, and then I forget that it doesn't work. It has full strength to about here, but anything past there. Yeah, it works, just not like it should. It works to a certain level. Yellow, orange, white. Mine are whatever is close that will do what I need to do, depending on the material that I'm working on. It'd be nice if we could, because you save so much buying those big bulk packs, those 50 and 36 pack, 72 pack, whatever they are. It'd be great if I could buy just a whole, 100 pack of white. But you save, a ton of money just buying the bulk colors. Gray with coyote webbing and coyote inside. That'd look great. If you want one, let me know. What's going on here? Hear that popping? Something's up. Holy shit. Yeah, something was definitely up. That bobbin's on it. See that? Did it lock on? No, not really. I should have fucking checked that. So what happened? It's in there. Bobbin looks good. Okay. See that thread inside there? When I'm talking about setting your bobbins, it's trying to pick up this little piece here. That little fucking piece is what is fucking throwing this whole thing off. See this? Oh, you can't see that, can you? Shit. Have you guys not been able to see this the whole time? It would literally be faster to cut a new piece of webbing than to pull these threads out of here. Is that actually what it is? Yeah. Nope, it wasn't that. I'm out of the tensioner. I wonder why that jumped. It's fucking out again. What the fuck is going on here? I've had my thread jump twice this week out of the same picture. The automatic pencil sharpener is pretty good, man. It just takes too long to fucking do it. Instagram disconnected. Interesting. Well, fuck Instagram. Exactly what this is now that you mention it. Sitting in a garage and one guy works. I'm sitting in a garage too, man. This is more old school right here than it's ever been. It's comfortable. It's way more comfortable than it used to be. Like I could live in here, no problem. There is intentionally no couches or furniture in here. Friends come into town and they camp out here. It's way more comfortable. Single chair, yeah. And I usually have to move shit to sit in that chair. I use chairs in here for little tables that roll around. I'm actually going to take some of them, take the backs off and put a plate on them. Like when we break chairs, because the bases are all still good. Smoothie King. That shit is fucking horrible for you. when Brandel told me how much it was to pay for Spotify, I remember mathing that out to 12 months, and I'm like, I'm not fucking paying that. So I still have the commercials. Do I have places to sleep? I have a 6,000 square foot apartment upstairs, man. We call it the museum, but what was originally Amanda's office and my office, we turned into an apartment. And then between there is a closet that's bigger than any apartment I ever had. Like just the closet is bigger than any apartment we've ever had. In San Diego or California, anywhere. So basically from the outside walls of the shop, you come in 12 feet and there's a catwalk back there. So that wall's insulated. The outside wall's insulated. We have a room and our bedroom is bigger than both of our bedrooms combined ever were. It's big. But we can get it down to 55, pitch black. You don't hear any sound. When it storms, you hear the rain because we have a steel roof. But that's where we live. So it's fucking completely black inside. We have a commercial kitchen downstairs. There's a bathroom and a closet upstairs between. And then my office is kind of still my office, but it's just kind of the catch-all from parties and events, like real actual antiques and stuff that could be broken or that you don't want people fucking with. Those have kind of been put in there. So it's really like a mini museum. I still have a desk in there and shit, but like when we were building it out, we built it out to be offices upstairs, but it was inconvenient to walk upstairs. Like originally there was a full tattoo studio in one side, which is a 30-foot office. And then on the other side, there's a mirrored office also. But yeah, it's very comfortable there. It's more comfortable than any place we've ever lived. And we've lived some pretty nice places. And then we have some tiny houses on the property also. Which are also pretty comfortable. Motherfucker is not wanting to sell backwards. What's going on here? Is tension good? Walking around showing stuff, but the video no, it doesn't. You don't really get, people come here and they'll be like, oh, this place is a lot bigger than I thought. And then other people are like, oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought. So it's always interesting to hear what people think. The building is 10,000 square feet downstairs, and then it has like a 2,000 square foot lean-to on the backside, which is bathrooms and closets downstairs. And then upstairs is 6,000. So the actual shop is about 18,000 square feet. And then these buildings here, this building here is just a shed. It's like a tiny house. It's an Eagle building. And we actually talked about putting a mini bowling alley in. Fireman pole, bubble tubes, like all kinds of aquariums, all kinds of shit. This building is 16 by 60 and it works good, especially for video stuff. Works really well because we don't have to change it. Like we have a lot of lighting in here. We've got even more lighting, but like that light there, there's a second one that illuminates here. There's a third one over there. There's one up here. And then the podcast gets done here. And then we still have more lighting that we move around as need be. And then you just put those hoods on. All the lights are like this. Most of them are Godox. And then these stands are incredible. They're super heavy and they come with sandbags. And then you just put the softbox on so it'll do what you want with the light. But we're going to put another sew area right here that'll all be really old sewing machines. Yeah, we'll go. And the property is 10 acres. You need a slide down. Well, there was originally going to be, there was going to be a fireman pole. We never put it in. We didn't ever finish the construction. When Jeff got here and we started working, he's like, if we just moved into the new building, all the issues would go away. And it did. But we shut down construction and never finished it. We just, you know how that goes. I've still got rock and tile and all kinds of shit that never got put in place. The bathrooms never were fully finished. We had a guy come in and do the downstairs bathroom and it completely, he fucked it up. It was way over his head. He said he could do it, but he couldn't do it. And then we had like catastrophe after catastrophe. Not really, like, COVID. We stopped worrying about comfort and added, food production security, shit like that. So it's good though. I can go weeks and literally never leave this property. Like I'll walk outside to go somewhere and be like, where the fuck's my truck at? I left it out back a week and a half ago. I was outside several hours today. I mowed a couple acres and it had been raining. So I was really just cutting down tall brush that I didn't want to grow there. And by cutting that down, sunlight will go to the ground and the grass will, continue to grow there. The grass is so tall right now, the sheep can't even keep it down. Are you guys seeing the gardener questions on the video lower banner? What are we talking about? Oh, gonna order a few custom sized patches. Do you know the dimensions? I don't know the dimensions. They should be on the website, are they not? And I did not intentionally stick that there. I just happened to hit it there. When you come up, like we have a spiral staircase that's 7 feet across. It's massive. And it has SOE cut in combat caulks. There's a plate with, we have the Lexan pieces with LED illumination. The stairwells illuminate, and we never did wire it. Back staircase is the same, but traditional, big metal staircase, massive. When you come up the spiral staircase, there's a big ledge, and that's structurally, there's a pole that supports that. That was originally there for a huge aquarium, and we never did finish. We never did put the aquarium in, but it's built, and then the catwalk behind there we can do as a filter room with draw fans for that. We'd actually talked to Mr. Aquarium and about doing the aquarium at that time, and we just never moved forward with it. Like I said, we just got in there and started working and never shut down to do any more build. 1, 2. Like we were $500,000 into the build, and turned it off. We were going to come back 90 days later, and shit, that's been 10 years almost. We've done a lot more work, but most of it's like perimeter fencing and cross fencing and, stuff like that. Half size or full size? I don't know right now to give you the right answer, man. I don't know. There's videos of them where you can, get a pretty good idea of what they are. Ask me on a live when I'm inside, and we'll get that put up on the website for sure. A lot of times we'll put stuff up, we'll have stuff built, and we'll just put it up there where guys can buy it with the intention of going back. But it sells so well, and nobody ever asks, so we just never go back. If we built 100 of them, we would sell out of all of them, within a day or two. I mean, shit, I got stuff on Quick Ship right now that's selling out piece by like custom shit without even putting a photo of it up. Like guys don't even know what they're buying, and they buy it out. Yeah, 10 years into the 90-day flight. That's right. Yeah, the spike protein. Fucking dipshits, man. And we just let them do it. We let them do it. There's still people walking around with fucking masks and gloves on. Mostly old colored folks. But that are liberal fucking whack jobs. A lot of metal in the face. It's weird how unemployed people can have all those fucking tattoos and hardware and make videos about talking about how they're too poor to be employed. Oh, Rain on the Roof is great, dude. It fucking stormed insane last night. I'm going to change out this cone. Nylon Thermabond T70. See, it's not A&E. It's a weird cone. There's times when I'll order thread and I'll be like, hey, I need, 100 cones. And they're like, A&E says they're 6 weeks out. And I'm like, all right, well, what do you have? They're like, I got this other stuff. I'm like, okay, send me 20 of that while we're waiting. And then that's how that weird shit gets in here. Some of the machines will sew it, no problem. They hit us up all the time, my vendor, and she's like, "Hey, I can save you 40%. Do you want to try this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, send me 20 of them." And for the most part, it runs, but some of these, sometimes it won't. On the finished product, you can't tell the difference. And I suspect it's just however their equipment wound it on the spool, how it's put up. Can I pull this off? Nope, that made it way worse. There it goes. Oh, I don't know what we're paying. I mean, 20 some bucks. They're expensive. Like probably more than that. I don't know. It's thousands of bucks every time we order it. And we're going through, we're changing cones out every day. We're sewing cones worth of thread. Can you confirm, as a fellow who converts bond bin to government currency, some bond bins are just I don't know what we're talking about. Going to use a couple for a bunch of small random shit. Going to get the wife a splatter one, small makeup. They're great for that, dude. They're fucking great for that. I feel like every time I buy thread, it does go up, dude. It like we were talking about that the other day. We were paying $15 a cone of thread, and then 18, and then 25 bobbins. Can you confirm, as a fellow who converts bobbins to government currency, some bobbins are just trash? I don't know what you mean. I've not had any problems with bobbins. I buy bobbins in a pack of 100, and I get black ones, and I get the shiny nickel ones. Some of our machines run the nickel ones better than the black. I typically like the black ones just because I feel like they're a little sharper, and when I hold the thread, it pops them off easier. Plus, I mean, I just like black shit. I bought fucking black razor blades. I bought all black lighters, you know. You want to sell me something, just fucking make it all black. I see guys with black sewing machines, and I'm like, man, I should make my sewing machines black. All my trucks are black. All my cars are black. Yeah, black on black everything. I used to use that hashtag all the time. Man, we spent so much time building all those hashtags, and then Instagram killed them all. I had tons of hashtags that were SOE covert pack, SOE sling, SOE micro rig, right? They all had SOE in them, and now you search them and you can't find any of them. And they were used thousands and thousands of times. Because we used them to curate. We'd go back in and copy paste the verbiage on the ones that got high interactions, and we'd reuse the verbiage. So every time we'd have a product available, we'd go back and find the verbiage that worked well. And then they killed it all. Just like hashtags. They wanted you to use hashtags, and then they wanted you to only use 3 hashtags. Fucking make up your mind. They get the game to work, and you play the game, and then they change the game. It's just like Amazon used to give you tons of fucking revenue on click-through, but once you built Amazon and started using it, they took away all of your revenue. I run a braider machine at work. The bobbins they use are a bit smaller than your big ones you run on the sewing machine. So these are M size, which are small compared to our 1508s and stuff. They run a bigger bobbin. Real Oliver Scary. Drop a link. I don't know what you're talking about. Drop a link to what? Even YouTube searches give me the same 3 videos or shorts. That's fucking weird, man. I have 7,500 videos. Man, this is not sewing in reverse. When your machine starts doing weird shit, put oil on it. That'll usually fix it. All right, guys. I'm not paying attention to what's going on here. I'm talking to this like video too much. I've got some shift going on. I got to move some of these. Luckily, when this is together, you'll never be able to tell that it's been taken apart when it's all done. I shifted way back here on the second row, and it's magnified everything down the line. So I'm talking to this video more than I'm paying attention on this piece here. So here's where the problem is, right here. I should have just made a new panel and then just used this on an entirely different bag. There would not be any discount on that other bag because of the shift. Guys would pay just as much or even more for it because they don't have to wait for it. It's fully functional. It just doesn't look identical to the other side. Where is my spacer at? Oh, there it is on the chair. I was sitting on it. Wine is getting low. When I wound that bobbin, this kicked around here twice. Are you wearing a microphone? I'm not wearing a microphone. Why? I don't actually own a microphone. Everything sounds very. Oh, I'm on the computer. I'm on StreamYard. Does it look better than normal, Amanda? Louder and clearer than. Yeah, because usually I'm on an iPad, a really old iPad, but it still works. And I don't like a new fucking iPad's almost $2,000. Yeah, I'm on StreamYard. That's what I'm using. Plus, there's a lot less volume in this building, and there's a lot less noise happening too. I suppose we could try a different mic on that iPad. I've got that little tiny one, but I've been using it for years and years and years. Looks pretty damn good. Did you get that Russian song I sent you earlier, Amanda? I merged it with whatever the fuck this is. Anyways, I liked it, and it put it into the liked music in this program, and this whole channel is all Russian. I'll have to have Sonny tell me one day what it all means. It was on Instagram. I tried to save it so I could use it on my shorts, and it wouldn't save it, but it let me merge it in with this music app. lot of thread on the ground here. Yeah, the old iPad probably is better. It's wild, man. How shitty things have gotten and how expensive. You pay twice as much and get half as the fucking product. That's fucking real. Oh, you guys can't even see this, can you? I'm sorry. I need a remote camera for this thing. Can I? What am I calling on here? Can I move this even closer? If I put it on the table, I have it on a cart that's straddling the table. If I put it on the table vibrates so much it fucking shakes the shit out of it. You can really see it. Mountain Squatch. Chances are you have a code on there, and that free thing is what's holding your order. We're not going to do that here. Just reply to your text from tonight with your order number. If you're willing to forgo the free thing, we will look at it and see how to get that order out. If you're not willing to skip that, it will ship when it's all in the box. That will always be the answer. That answer will never change. Send that email if you're willing to skip that promo item. I am sure there is some way to get your shit out. If it's a 4-mag, if it's an updated bandolier, no. We're not going to change it. When it gets done, it'll go out. Yeah, Google Glasses. They only run for 15 minutes, don't they? Listen to this Russian music. I'm pretty sure he just said Willy Wonka. I'm pretty sure this song is Willy Wonka. It sounds like if you walked in a club where there was vampires, that's what it sounds like. And then they're mixing it in with G-Eazy, which is weird. Did you hear my answer, Mountain Squatch? How often do you? I never replace the needles. Never, unless I break one. Even on production floor, it's very rare that we switch needles out. Well, I don't know. They have access to needles, so I don't know how often they're putting them in there, but this isn't the iPad. I'm on the computer. I'm broadcasting out of StreamYard, which goes to Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube and Facebook. I think I can broadcast to TikTok also. I'm not sure. And then if it was a bunch of bullshit to get it to do it, but it'll go to Rumble too. Sewing a custom bag. Same as the green and black one last night. That one also sold. I use number 10 on almost everything. There's some stuff we can't use it on because the item's just too small. Like our pocket organizers get a smaller zipper, but for the most part, it's number 10. Mil spec is 8 or 9. Yeah, I have things I want, man. So I'll work. Amanda's, I don't know where Amanda is right now, but she's been in her building working most of the day. And this evening, I saw her when we both ate dinner. Shower steamers, pine tar soap, nice. Using metal zippers, but I'm switching to Vislon. You mean Vision? You mean Vislon? They seem to operate. They do operate smoother. There's something to be said for the metal zipper, though, depending on what you're building. I'm going to use some gold-plated zipper, like real gold-plated zipper. There's a U.S.-made zipper company out of San Francisco that will match zipper to your pant. They're very expensive, but they'll do gold-plated zipper, silver-plated, copper, brass, all kinds of crazy shit. Real nice. But they'll do nylon matched to your Pantone. And then YKK, if you can get an account set up with YKK, they'll do it too. But they have a lot higher minimums. This company, I can't remember the name of them. They're out of San Francisco. They're very expensive, but man, they have some very unique stuff. And they'll build zippers for you also, not just track and sliders. Don't live and drive. Splatter Goodies Camp. Don't they look good, dude? You like them? The coffee soap is going to be fucking awesome, dude. It smells so good in that building. Splatter's the best. Guys who like typing. Driving soundboard. Good night. Right on. Large splatter tool bag. Nice. Yeah, the large tool bag is the best. Multicam Arid Cordura. Yeah, I got enough. What do you want? I think I do. Another fucking nail. Here it is. 357 Daves. What custom? Oh, custom tool bag. Yeah, I probably do. Are you wrong about Marpat's just the green or tan navy camo? I don't know. Marpat was around a lot fucking longer. Do I have a thumbprint on this? It looks like it, huh? Is that better? not seeing Ken on here tonight. That's kind of odd, huh? just happened? Something went wrong. Apparently. There we go. Ken, what's up, man? I was just saying I haven't seen Ken on here. That's kind of weird. It's as good looking inside out as it. Yeah, yeah. The inside's a lot of times more important. Glad to see that you are okay, Ken. White boys at the powwow. There was a powwow here. I got white boys at the powwow, like actual sweat lodge powwow kind of shit. Did you have some peyote? Is peyote just another word for marijuana, or is it two different things? Peyote is cactus. Do they use that for when they can't get marijuana, or is it? Or would they prefer weed? Eat some mushrooms and gummies earlier. These aren't probably the same gummies you were eating, but I have gummies right here. You guys should try them. They don't do anything trippy. We can ship them to all 50 states. You could add your own stuff to them, I guess. up on 3 hours. Try to stay at my customers' rest areas. Tardy drivers will back into oh shit, yeah, that would suck. Got one more line in this. Let's go. This one sold last night. This one I just built. I think this one is still available. What color poles you want on this? You want you're hot. You want OD or coyote or black poles on this? I would guess black because you got black for everything else. I somehow don't have a roll of black cord out here. We'll have to put that on when we go inside. I had black. I guess they took it inside. Build this shoulder strap here. Man down. Never catch falling shit. If you get in the habit of catching things that are falling, you'll try to catch a falling gun or a falling knife. Chuck, what's up? I saw Jason on here. Jason, Ridge Runner, what's up? Yeah, I'll bet you do have to be careful with that, man. I caught a fucking falling ammo can and it took my hand down on top of another ammo can and broke 2 fingers and knocked all the meat out of one of them. my glasses are super dirty. When you sew, there's oil in these machines, and the needle is so fucking quick. You get smoke off of it. So I get like stuff on my lenses. And then sewing black on black, it really just eats all the light up. Trying to catch a potential consistently poker. Yeah, fuck yeah, it can. All right, so I put the Velcro on the bottom because you asked for a rigid bottom in there. I'm going to make a piece. It's basically part of the foam kit. When I built this bag, I built some helmet bags and some really large bags. And I've got a foam kit that goes inside these things. And basically, you put the plate in the bottom, and then you put the plates on the side, and that foams those three sides. And the sides hold that bottom in place. And then on some of the bags, the bigger ones, I've actually got foam that goes on the sides also. So, but that plate will go in the bottom, which will make this much more rigid. And then when you put mesh pockets on the walls, that will completely lock all that in place. So that bag is done. I'll build that plate tomorrow. We'll put your cords on there, and then this will ship to you Monday. It's nice. You'll like it. This is the same bag. This doesn't have the bottom, but I've got boxes in here, which is what boxes these out. So that's why it looks so squared out. You guys like this video? It's fucking 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours long. Yeah, no one will have one like it. I thought I was going to sit down and do this in 2 hours, but talking to you guys and before I started the video right when I started sewing. I've probably got about another hour in cutting all the parts and everything. So I'm going to go inside, get a bite to eat, and get cleaned up. When I sew, it's so hot, it kind of vaporizes the oil. So if I take like toilet paper and wipe my forehead off, you'll see it's like super oily. And that's just from running that needle up and down so much. It just, I don't know if you can see it, but you can it's kind of grimy. So I'm going to get cleaned up and be back to work tomorrow morning. If anybody wants one of these, I'm going to do a couple. Hey, Chuck, I didn't mean to highlight that. If anybody wants one of these, I'm going to do a few more. I'll do something else, another custom piece on video tomorrow if I've got one. Most of the work's too big to do on video. Like rifle cases are just, it's fucking enormous. Everybody be safe tonight, man. Jose, get someplace quiet, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. How do I end this? You want a woodland one, Ridge Runner? Reach out to me. We'll do something. Just hit me up through Instagram or we talk on Facebook, I think. All right, guys, I'm out.